Well, welcome back to Assetto Corsa. Sorry for my voice. I am fighting a little bit of a cold, but wanted to check out something kind of cool here. I found a Nordschleife Freeroam. Basically adds on to the default Kunos Nordschleife track and creates several different configurations that have free roam traffic, all sorts of really interesting, cool stuff. So I thought I'd showcase it so that you guys could enjoy this a little bit as well. Um, if you went to the Sim Racing Expo, you probably saw some interesting stuff with Evo, the upcoming O.4 release, the Nordschleife, which is kind of cool. Driving a Ceky Performance 992.2 GT3 Touring version, the PDK. Decided not to drive a H pattern today. It's a fun little car. Driving it in slate gray. And the AI I chose cars of similar era and power, I think, was the option. So I've got a lot of interesting cars out here. Or similar era and class, maybe. So sports cars and sport supercars. They're going slow. They have to do some AI tweaking for this to actually work too. I guess the AI had to be set at 100%, and you had to turn off the variation or turn it to never, essentially, so that they would drive reliably. Seems to have fixed a lot of things that I saw when I just used my default AI settings. They were wrecking and doing all sorts of horrible things. Also, the map. There's several with barricade as you exit, basically a coned off barricade as you exit the pits to go out onto the track proper. And that seems to cause problems for the AI. So there are variations of the track without those barricades, and they work much better. It's getting a clump of crashed cars in the cone barricade because you couldn't drive through the cones. You were pretty much stuck with 5-6 cars sitting there. This is the free roam portion of the track where we're just sort of going around some of the ancillary roads and neighborhoods, the Nordschleife. I've never been here in real life, so I don't know how authentic this feels or looks, but it's pretty nice. Bottom of the track proper. This is where there was like this weird circuitous route that they actually just sort of drove in a way that is not here now. They weren't driving through it correctly. maybe the AI paths for them to actually drive through the cones correctly is misapplied to the wrong track configuration. That could always be. Why are they stopping so hard? Whoa. Somebody's putting on a little bit of a smoke show there. A little too much curb. Yes, according to the comments, it's the AI stay in a tight single file line because otherwise they would crash on this track. And I just got hit by one of those cars driving a line. That's okay. So, not liking the AI so much for this. Maybe 2Real will come up with something for this. Be kind of cool. Oh, nice standstill. I don't know why I felt compelled to drive the full Nordschleife, because it is, I think, primarily just a upgrade to include the Freeroam section that I drove first. But I did download the enhanced mod for the Nordschleife, which I had never installed before, didn't know existed. So that's kind of nice taking a look at that. Also, I am running the 0.3.0 preview long number, like a 4-digit number, version of Content Shader Patch. And I upgraded to the latest Pure 3.01. That's 3.0 was released, and then there's a 3.01 hotfix. So clouds, lighting, all of that is updated. And the menuing system for Content Manager is custom shader patch. Sorry, not content shader patch, but there is a content manager update in it that changes all sorts of the menuing. The AI is just weird. So the menuing system in Content Manager is actually really cool. I like all the changes that he's made. There's one thing that I had a problem with. The default configuration loaded up and failed to load my triple screen configuration properly. So I just had to select a box to respect the old configuration for monitors. And that was the trick. I don't know what the difference is in terms of the underpinnings of what's going on there. But nice to know that that actually solved the problem. So for having turned up the AI all the way to 100%, this is pretty sad performance on AI. Why are they going all the way up there? Maybe streetcars don't drive the actual race line? I wonder if it's just a random slow car that I have on the pick that just won't drive. He's smoking. I don't know what that's about. See? Back to the parking lot we go. I guess that's the loop you're supposed to take if you're doing multiple laps as you go through the parking lot. And I'm just going to park. That's enough for now. You want to see the car? show you the car real quick. Really pretty car. Slate gray. Touring edition of the GT3 992.2. Really, really nice. Gotta love it. All right. Hope you had fun. It's kind of fun kind of seeing what they're doing for Evo and then be able to look at what it looks like in AC with what we have available today, just to get a comparison point, because eventually we'll download O.4 and play around with that sometime here in November, as I understand it. So thank you for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Again, apologies for the voice. Take care now. Bye.
Spaß mache Rennsport.